Hey guys, welcome to A Coastal Live. We're about to have a special guest on here today. Don't mind me, I'm putting on my lip gloss. Alright, let me see if I can send a request. Are you able to request to join? Okay. There we go. Hey, Mr. Casavery.
Hello, Mrs. Casaberry.
All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. So today we're going to be talking about the ideal target reader. I'm going to come from it from a publishing angle, of course, and then Trevor's going to come in and come from it from entrepreneur point of view. So,
Right, and then just so before we begin,
yeah, go
there's
ahead.
two main things you're supposed to be getting from these lives. We want to start doing them daily at some point, but we're going to start off, as often as we can for now. But the two things we want to do is help entrepreneurs boost their businesses by using books, and help authors boost their sales by collaborating their books with other services that either they offer or third-party businesses. Because that's how we sell our books. That's how our books are actually profitable assets to us. And that's how we teach our clients to do the same.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna be talking about the Coastal 11 steps to publish. Today we're gonna focus on, like I said, identifying your target audience. When our clients come to us, the first thing that we do is establish a target reader avatar. And the purpose of that is to make sure that the client understand who the book is for, who they're writing to, the language, the terminology, the book concept, the marketing. All of that will be determined by who your ideal target reader is. All right, so it's crucial to identify your target audience because it will determine how your writing, book concept, book cover, and marketing will relate to your ideal readers. When you identify your target audience before writing your book, you will get your book into the hands of the people that will buy it and enjoy it. All right, and some of the questions that go into developing and detailing your target reader avatar is their age, gender, ethnicity. Are they in a relationship? Are they married? Are they single? Does this person have children? Where do they live? Are they in an urban area? Are they in a suburb? All of those play into the role, their income, their occupation, their job title, their education level. All of that we go over, we detail, we write out, we give this person a real name so that you're able to clearly identify who your book is for, who you're writing for.
And a picture.
And a picture, yes. We also include pictures as a visual tool. Is really helpful to see that picture and, be comfortable enough to share exactly what you want to share with that person. All right, and that's my little spiel, babe.
Okay. And for me, just on the back end, I just want to talk about the importance of the target reader avatar, or for those who don't already have a book, your ideal custom avatar. It's pretty much the basis of all of your product, right? So how you write your book and the tone and the vocabulary of your book and the academic, level of the book, the level of the words and vocabulary that you use in the book is going to change based on who your target audience is. And the way you market the book will do that. The cover of the book will do that. The language of the book will do that. You know what I mean? So that's the number one thing you need to have, because you can write the same book for 10 different audiences, right? I can write a how to get abs for women, how to get abs for men, how to get abs for overweight athletes, how to get abs for people in wheelchairs. You know, even though it might be the same information, the way that the information is told will just be told from a different perspective because the person that we're speaking to is different. Um, the reason I am a big proponent, along with a course of entrepreneurs writing books, is because you already have your target reader avatar because it's your target audience, it's your ideal client. And you have an incentive to actually push your book. One main issue that a lot of authors have is they're not business people and they don't want to, be out there hustling and bustling and pushing books, or they may not have an infrastructure in place already to sell their books, with a smooth transition. So it's very hard for them to do it. So it's like a totally new class, right? But with you already being an entrepreneur, you already have your target audience. You probably already have a brand that you use that's gonna, collaborate with your book. You already have, a marketing strategy that you can just put your book into, as opposed to create a whole new strategy around. So because you have a lot of that infrastructure and those foundational things, a book just becomes a very good product because it's a way for you to profit from branding and marketing yourself. That's really what I tell my clients about the books. The book is just a way for you to profit from marketing yourself. So instead of you going into somebody with a one-on-one call and trying to tell them all the information and all of this stuff, you just prove it by putting the book in their hand. Instead of you having to, go do a speaking engagement and then get everybody to follow you on social media, then keep doing videos. When you go do a speaking engagement, you make sure there's a book on every chair that's in the room, right? And now when they read that book, they always gonna be able to go back and say, actually, I do want to book a consultation. I do want to buy a package. I do want to buy a product. Or they take the book around. Even the cover of the book will grab people's attention as time goes on. So it's really just a marketing tool that you get to put in the person's hands, in their home, in their backpack, that you actually get paid for. Because all the other ways that we market, we typically have to pay by using our time, making videos, going live, editing them, or, paying Facebook ads and YouTube ads and Google ads to put it in front of people. So the book is definitely a number one way to go. And for people who have online businesses, especially if you're looking to incorporate a funnel into your business, it's a great lead magnet or customer acquisition offer for a lot of businesses.
Definitely. And I want to add that Trevor has 2 books for the Hustler book series, and For the Hustler Volume 1, and then For the Hustler Volume 2, The Investor versus the Investment, right?
The investment versus the investor.
Dang it. The Investment versus the Investor. And I have 3 books, Back to Good to Me, Dear Nice Girl, and Why Every Pregnant Woman Should Write a Book. And each of our books have different audiences that we're trying to cater to. And Trevor will agree, we go by the notion that every book is a brand. And so regardless of, Trevor's book being a series, a collection, they all speak differently, and that's reflective on the book cover, that's reflective on the language that he uses in the books, and the same for my books as well. Yes. I got mine too. Yes. show that. And so that's why we're just reiterating why your target audience is so important to writing your book and establishing the purpose of your book. And so I also want to add that Amakosua has a signature trio of books that our clients can write and choose from. We have our Amakosua product book, the Amakosua memoir, and the Amakosua motivational quote book, and each of them serve a different purpose. And you can see which book fits into what will be, the best option, the best choice for your brand by getting an author assessment at amakosua.com. The link is in my bio. You can fill out the survey and then enter your name and email address to get the results of the type of book that you should write to help boost business.
Yes. And I gotta recommend that survey. I've taken the survey, and it gives you the truth. It's not too complicated. And at the end, it doesn't just tell you why you should pick this one option. It gives you the reasons why, the other options are available and why they go to the people that they go to. You may see that you're in position to write all 3 books, which Akosua is.
Yes.
And but you'll figure out which one is the best book to write first. And if you can't figure that out, when you go to that page that gives you your answers, it allows you to book a call with a coach. You know, she'll lead you down the way. One thing I did want to talk about with the book covers, they use this genius named Imani Bell. She
Yeah.
did these two book covers. She's doing For the Hustler 3. I'm supposed to get it back like next week or something like that, so I'm hyped. But just look at these book covers. Like, so this one is like this
All of our book
because
covers are done by the same artist.
right. This one is like this because it was supposed to speak to somebody who isn't necessarily an entrepreneur yet, right? Maybe they are entrepreneur and they're in the early stages. Some people might call them a entrepreneur, whatever. But this is all about identifying your skill set and learning how to monetize it. So it's almost like you just sitting down, having a conversation with somebody you know, right? But book number 2 is all about investing in stocks, real estate, and equity. So just the difference in what I have to wear in the picture. Nobody who is interested in stocks and stuff like that is used to seeing somebody in a regular sweater with a watch on. They used to seeing somebody standing up with a tie on and a
In a
European suit, right?
Yeah.
Now this third book is going to be about negotiation. So what do you envision when you think of somebody about to negotiate, right? You're typically sitting down at a table or in a chair close to somebody. So that'll be the vibe of the book cover. But that it just goes along to say you can't use those kind of things on your book cover if you don't have a full understanding of your target audience. And that's something that Akosua does a great job of forcing people to do because although my title is For the Hustler and I could be so many different people, she made sure I got to choose a specific audience. And thank you, Akosua. Again, everybody go to imakosua.com to get that author assessment. And let's say you're somebody who doesn't have a business yet and you're actually just looking for a way to increase your income, not necessarily start a business, or maybe you do want to start a business and that will be the way to increase your income. You can go to castleberry.com and actually, no, you can go to hustlerbooks.com and get a survey that one will teach you the different types of negotiators and the 5 things that each type of negotiator does wrong, keeping them away from winning a 6-figure negotiation, as well as get lessons directly from the For the Hustler book series that was handcrafted by myself with the guidance of Akosua Castleberry.
Be sure to get your assessment at imakosua.com, guys. The link is in my bio. And those of you who are looking for consultations from Castleberry Consultant, make sure you go to hustlerbooks.com. We'll see you guys in a couple days.
Right.